Hello, my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie, and welcome back to Doki Night Rain. So this is the first thing I saw when I booted up the game. The main menu changed apparently to a bamboo forest. That I was not expecting. I was actually not expecting that. So I'm guessing the different acts are gonna have different menu looks to them. I really like that. I like that a lot. But anyways, we're continuing where we left off. Damn it, where is she? Suri hasn't answered any of my calls or messages. It's not like her. Maybe she's just sick. Yeah, that's probably it. But still, I'm worried. I walk to school alone. I never realized just how quiet the streets are without her. I should have stayed home today, but rain patters against my umbrella and echoes through the empty streets. You see a school building in the distance. Its gray walls and concrete foundation looking more like a prison than a place of learning. Rain stopped. It's not like I care. I just need to go to class. I pick up the pace hurrying towards the school. The halls are filled with the usual hustle and bustle of. I see her. She's standing at the end of the hall talking to a teacher. It's Yuri. Why? What is she doing here? After last Friday, what I saw her do, she's just going to pretend it never happened? I should turn around and go home. Forget about her. No. I'm not letting her get away with this. I walk up to her and grab her shoulder. Huh? Oh, Richie, hello. What are you doing here? I thought your class was downstairs. What am I doing here? I'd like to ask you the same question. I can't believe you just showed to school like it's nothing. After what you did? What are you talking about? Did what? Come with me. I grab her arm, drag her to the exterior balcony. Ooh, wait, this looks different. Right? The weather is a muddy overcast, and there's no one around. We need to talk. About what? You know exactly what. Don't play dumb with me. I honestly don't know what your last Friday, the night at the fair. What you did, what you are. She turns pale, looks down at the floor. I told you not to look, didn't I? You're a murderer, Yuri. Would you? What? Why would you? I thought. She sighs, shaking her head. I don't want to talk about this. She tries to leave, but I block her path. You're not getting off that easy. You're a monster. You even feel anything when you slaughtered them, I mean? Or are you just a cold-blooded killer? She flinches, her eyes widening. I. Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. There was actually a time when I would have stuck my neck out for you. I cared about you. She stares at the floor, her eyes brimming with tears. But not anymore. I should have just reported the car accident to the authorities. I should I should have just turned you in, but I didn't. Instead, I trusted you. And now people are dead. It's not what you think. Then why don't you tell me what it is? Correct me if I'm so mistaken. It's. I can't. She shakes her head. Please, Richie, I'm begging you. Please don't tell anyone. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was a mistake. I know what I am. I know what I've done, but you have to believe me. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. Oh, that's right. It's okay as long as you didn't mean to do it. I forgot about that rule. Thank God you're only half murdering those people. Richie, I. Bell rings interrupting our conversation. I give her a long, hard stare. Stay away from me, you goddamn monster. Don't talk to me and don't even look at me. I walk away, not even bother to look back. The rain pours down in the sheets. The water rushes through the gutters, swirling into the storm drains. The roadway is deserted. No one wants to be out in this. It's fitting. I decided not to attend the festival. There'd be no point. It's not like I had any friends to begin with. I walk alone, not caring where I ended up. The water runs down my face, soaking my clothes. Hey! Someone calls out to me and I stop. It's a familiar voice. She's standing under the awning with her umbrella. clutched tightly in her hands. Her red bow is soaked. Her clothes are dripping wet. Richie, what? What are you doing out here? I need to find you to make. She shivers and realizes she's not wearing a coat. Sarah, you'll catch a cold. I take off my jacket and hand it to her. Thank you. She shuts her on herself, pulling it tight. What was she thinking coming out here in this weather? I'm sorry, I didn't know where else to look for you. You weren't at the festival. I know, and I know you're angry. You have every right to be. I'd be angry too if someone I cared about kept doing something important for me. Kept something so important for me. Wait, please, just hear me out. I don't think Yuri is a monster. I know, I didn't see what happened, but from what Monika's told me, I think Yuri's just trying to protect you. She's a good person deep down. Yuri doesn't always show it, but she cares about you. And I care about you too, more than anything. She takes a step closer to me. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I don't want you thinking that I'm here because I pity you or because I feel obligated. I'll get out of your hair if you don't want me around. But I can't lose you. She looks up at me, her eyes fill with tears. Her words hang in the air. I'm sorry. That was selfish of me. No, you're right. I guess I've been kind of an ass lately. I take a deep breath, trying to gather my thoughts. And yeah, Yuri is. Excuse us, you two. Could we talk for a moment? Two men approach us from behind. They're both dressed in black suits and their faces placid. Kuzuhara Richie. The one on the right looks at me. Come with us, please. Who are you guys? I'm afraid we can't answer that question, ma'am. We're from an electric company. We just have some simple questions for you. Would you mind answering a few for us? I look at Suri and she nods. Yeah, sure. I have a feeling they're not going to take no for an answer. You're not in trouble or anything. We just have some questions. Please, this way. They motion for us to follow them, and they walk towards a black sedan parked at a curb. One of them opens the door, and the three of us get inside. Thank you for your cooperation. We shut the door, and we sit in silence as the car drives off. My head hurts. It's so cold. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is why you don't trust people, dude. You don't trust strangers. You should have just walked away. But no. I open my eyes. I'm sitting in a chair. A bright light is shining in my face. The walls are gray and the floor is smooth. The mirror stretches across the wall to my right. There are no windows, no furniture, no pictures. Yeah, she's clean. Maybe the man will be more cooperative. I hear a voice outside and the door opens. The man enters wearing a dark suit, a white shirt. His face is clean shaven and his black hair is cut short. Hello, Mr. Kuzuhara. How are you feeling? His tone is polite and professional. What happened? I can't remember. I got into a car and then nothing. Short-term memory loss is understandable at this stage. Don't worry, everything will come back to you soon. You and your little friend are fine. Do you mind answering a few simple questions for me? I hesitate. What are they? And am I being charged with anything? He smiles, shaking his head. No, nothing of the sort. Like I said, we just want to ask you some questions. Yes, I get it. Now, can you please just ask your questions and get out of my face? I already don't like this guy. Ugh. We'll start with something simple. Your friend is named Sayori, correct? What were you and Sayori doing in the fairgrounds last night? Fairgrounds? Friday's events flashed through my mind. The crowds, the creature, the massacre, Yuri. Deny everything, tell the truth, sarcasm. I think I'm gonna just hit him with the sarcasm. Why just hit you with sarcasm? Why not? If you could recall the events of Friday night for me, that would help us better paint a picture of what exactly went down. And just so we're on the same page, what did go down? That's what we're trying to figure out. If you could start from the top, that would be... Oh, okay, so I walked to the fair, right? And I got a text. Turns out I have some overdue library books. Now I thought this was strange because I... Whoa, I didn't get to read that, though. I thought this was strange because I haven't personally stepped inside a library in over a year, so I called them up. If we could just focus on what happened after you arrived at the amusement park, that would be preferable. I understand completely. My mistake. So I arrived at the fair, right? I rode on a ride, and then I went home. Pardon me, but you said you boarded a single ride? Which one, if I may be so bold? Sorry, I wasn't aware that I was expected to memorize the names of the carnival attractions. It's fine if you don't remember the name. Let's move on. So after you turn on the random carnival attraction, what happened? Large Viking ship. After that, I went home. That's it? Nothing noteworthy happened at all? Oh, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, it's an itty bitty little detail almost slipped my mind. I forgot about the giant effing monster that systematically killed everyone. Really a minute detail if you can understand my mistake. Yes, we understand what you may think happened. You're not gonna say we all had some form of selected amnesia, right? Because my phone is far better at recalling things than I am. Well, at least it was before everything was deleted off of it. Magnets, probably. I heard they're absolutely fantastic at erasing flash storage. That came out that came out weird. So look, I'm saying it must have been the hobgoblin. You can never be too careful these days. What the hobgoblin aside from the instead of the green goblin? That's a little Spider-Man reference there. You misunderstand. We're just as confused as you are. Well, there's no reason to look too far into it. I mean, I've already got it all figured out. You do? Yeah, aliens. Aliens? Just think about it. Horrific, unexplainable tragedy, no discernible evidence the event took place. I mean, there's no footage of this thing online like anywhere. It has to be aliens. Well, Mr. Kuzara, it's been an absolute pleasure to conduct such a productive interview. You're free to go, but if you don't mind, he hands me a picture of a girl with purple hair. Do you know this woman? I stare at the picture. That's her. There's no mistaking it. Yeah, I've seen her around school before. Keep my voice steady. What is her name? I think it's Yuri? Why didn't you just lie? Why, is she in trouble? He gives me a concerned look. This woman is wanted for multiple counts of homicide. It would be best for you to steer clear. Here's our card. He holds out a business card. If you see this woman, do not approach her and call us immediately. The man's face is stone cold and serious as he exits the room. He knows her. It sounds like he was with her last night. But if that's the case, why lie about it? Instinct. It's natural for... My character was barely even lying. If he lied... Okay, you know what? I think I should probably go back and just deny everything, but I want to see where this goes. It's natural for humans to resist betraying one another, especially when in a situation is dire. Well, this sucks. This Yuri girl is really one of these monsters. We're gonna have one hell of a time taking care of her. Wait. Hiro? You're not supposed to be here. What happened? Didn't HQ say they'd handle this? Yes. But as an inspector, I have made an executive decision to override their authority and handle the situation myself. Now where's the kid? You know, you don't have the authority to do that. Besides, the chief ordered us not to let you in. He said you'd only make things worse. I just want to ask you a single question. One question, that is all. You always say that. It's never just one question. It'll be fine, just watch. Fine. You have 5 minutes. Then you're out of here. Got it? Understood. The man as he walks into the room, he has gray hair and wears a sharp look in his eyes. Good afternoon, Mr. Kuzahara. My name is Hiroaki Sato. His voice is calm and professional. May I have a moment of your time? I already answered your questions. I can't help but wonder what happened to Sayori. Your friend is fine, don't worry. Sorry, did he read my mind? He read minds too, apparently. If you like, I could drop her off personally once we're finished. It's not like this is a formal arrest. After we're done here, she's free to go. I guess that's fair. Alright, fine. What do you want? Last week, July 17th, I believe you were driving home when it turned Kawasaki Monica. Is that right? What is this guy getting at? Yes? And judging by the vehicle's damage, it could also be correct to assume you two were in some kind of accident. We've been had. How does he know all this? Yeah? Was the woman. Was the women. You might want to check your spelling there, Dev. Woman, Nakasone Yuri. Alive or dead when you found her? Just yes or no, please. What should I say? Should I tell him the truth or do I protect Yuri? I'm not even sure what the truth is anymore. No. I'm not playing this game. I'm done answering questions. If you're not gonna charge me, I'm leaving. Stand up walking towards the door. Very well. Can't fall on your way home, Mr. Kuzara. The streets can be quite dangerous at this time of night. Yeah. Wave him off and leave the room. Richie, thank God, are you okay? They wouldn't tell me anything. They just that you got in some sort of trouble. She pulls me into a tight hug. I'm fine, Mom. Just... Excuse me, Miss Kuzuhara? What now? I need to take my son home. Sorry, ma'am, but you'll have to wait a bit longer. Your son's being taken into custody as material witness in our ongoing investigation. Material witness? In short, your son was caught trespassing on property belonging to the electric company. We have reason to believe he was hiding information relevant to our investigation. But he's just a child! A teenager, actually. Still, a teenager who's not 18 is still a child, dude. And unfortunately, old enough to be charged as an adult. Luckily for you, we're not choosing to press charges. We'll just have to wait for us to fill out the paperwork, that's all. You should really discipline your son more. She squeezed my arm tighter, glaring at the inspector. Richie's coming home with me, and you're going to leave him alone. Ma'am, you don't want to make a scene in front of your kid. If you have a problem with their procedure, please feel free to contact my supervisor, Major Kogure Takao. I'm sure he'd love to hear your complaints. Shit. Mom, it's fine. They're not going to hurt me or anything. I gave her my best reassuring smile. We'll finish fairly late, so our staff will call your son a cab for now. However, you will need to leave the premises. You're impeding this investigation. Say it's not that bad. Just get yourself home. I'll be back before you know it. Besides, give me a worried look. Okay, call me if you need anything. I'll be right over. I don't care what time it is. Squeezing my arm again. Again, we'll call your son a cab. Don't worry. Damn, these guys are assholes. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I hugged her one more time before pulling away. You're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Bye. She waves goodbye, and she leaves to close the door behind her. You're really a piece of work, Sato. Asking a single question, it'll be fine. How did that go, huh? Perfectly fine. I got the answers I was looking for. Perfectly fine? Is that what you call your latest fiasco? I don't know why you're so worked up, Inspector. I thought we were friends. Friends help each other out. They don't cause problems. Friends? We're not friends, we're co-workers. And in case you haven't noticed, we're on opposite sides. I wouldn't exactly call us friends. Far enough. Fair enough. I can't force you to be my friend. But if you're going to dissociate yourself, don't expect a warm welcome. Excuse me, mister. A girl appears peeking out from the break room. Mr. Detective? Oh, Sayori! I've seen her somewhere before. You're the girl from earlier. Weren't you the one who came in with Mr. Kuzuhara? That's me. My name's Sayori. What's your name again? Something Sato? Inspector Hiroaki Sato. Please just call me Hiro. Okay, nice to meet you, Hiro. Dear me, I almost forgotten. I'm supposed to give you a ride home. Huh? No way, I'm not leaving without Richie. Don't worry, he'll be fine. It's just going to take some time for him to be processed. Processed? Like how? Just some paperwork. Can we just do it together? In the interest of confidentiality, I'm afraid not. You can't take her away, right? Major's orders. Still gotta finish questioning her. Letting her go would be a liability. I'll finish the investigation on the drive home. What? That's not protocol. Neither is kidnapping two high school students and holding them without proper procedure. Come now, it'll be fun. Just staring at him blankly. Fine. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. We already we already confirmed she's not one of them anyway. Take the girl home or whatever. Just don't screw anything up. I'll cover for you with the major. And you better get those results by tomorrow. Of course. Have I ever disappointed you? No, that was a rhetorical question. Just don't do anything stupid, Sato. You may not like following the rules, but you know as well as I do that we all have to play by them. It just feels so bad. Such a horrible friend. Is there a problem, Miss Hachikuji? Has an odd last name. Okay, we'll go with that, I suppose. It's Sayori, and I'm the reason Richie is in this mess. If I didn't ask him to go to the fair with me, none of this would have happened. Hmm. I don't think I can relate to her. I've never really had any friends. I see. You must really care about him, huh? Yeah, he's the best friend anyone could ask for. He's always there for me when I need him. He's never let me down. Even now, I'm sure he put my feelings before his own. I only wish Richie'd see me the way I see him. But that's selfish of me, right? Why would he like a useless girl like me? Besides, it sounds like you care for him deeply. Are you in love with him? Huh? Eh? What? Well, you do seem to have feelings for him, right? Maybe a little. But it's no good. Richie, he likes someone else. She shifted in her seat, her eyes avoiding mine. Can you keep a secret, Mr. Hero? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. Then can I ask you something? What's on your mind? Is it worth it? Loving someone who doesn't love you back? Okay, hold on. That question kind of hit me deep right there. That actually kind of hit me deep. That's deep cut right there, Dev. That ain't fair. You can't do that to me. That isn't fair, man. She gives me a sad smile as a single tear runs down her cheek. I don't have an answer for her. The car turns onto her street as the headlights all illuminate the quiet suburban homes. Hey, Mr. Hero, are you and Tetsuo friends? Hmm? Because if you're not, that's okay too. But when you talk, I get the feeling that you're not really enemies either. I suppose so. I haven't given it much thought. We both have a mutual respect for the law. I believe he looks up to me, and I admire his diligence, though his work ethic could be improved. So you two are friends. From an outsider's perspective looking in, it does appear that way. Then maybe you can help me understand. If I can still love Richie. Love is a difficult thing, Miss Hachikuji. There are no easy answers. Then what's the point? I'm afraid I can't answer that either. She pouts, giving me a sidelong glance. What if I asked you to let Richie go? Would you do it? If I told you if I told you it was important to me, would you stop the investigation? No. I don't trust him. Why not? He's not a bad person. Maybe. Maybe not. But I know for a fact that he's hiding something. The car slows to a stop outside her house. Thanks for the ride. I really appreciate it. It was no problem. Thank you for the company. Yeah, well, good night. She opens the door and steps outside of the car, closing it behind her. I watch as she walks to her front door, locks it behind her. The light from inside spills onto the pavement. What a strange girl. Or perhaps I'm the strange one. Damn, I'm beat. Where's my taxi? The police station is dark and deserted. It's well past midnight, even the cops are off duty. Wait for a taxi, walk home. Uh, shoot. I mean, assuming if I walk home, something is gonna happen. If I wait for the taxi, that's a boring option. I don't like boring options. Fine, I just wait for the taxi, I guess. You got a station called for? Where you headed, kid? Kuzuhara Kyoko's place. It's a house by a high school. By a high school on the west side. Gotcha. Buckle up. By the way, say hi to Mr. Toshiyuki for me. I hear a gunshot, but it doesn't hurt. I'm not sure how to describe the feeling time as the time is slowed down. I can feel the bullet pass through my body, my heart stops, but blood in my veins and then nothing. Dead? Did I just die? And you're kidding. Shit. Okay, you know what? This time, just walking home. Walk home. You're sure taking a sweet time. Whatever, I'm not waiting. The wind bites in my skin as I walk the empty streets. It's a cloudy night and the moon is barely visible behind the dark clouds. The sound of an engine draws my attention. It's coming from behind me? My first thought is that that's a taxi, but I quickly realize that it's too dark to be a cab. My heart begins beating faster. There's no reason to be paranoid. It's probably just someone on their way home. But what if it's not? It speeds up and the engine's roar becomes deafening. Shit. I turn and run, my feet pounding on the damp pavement. The car gives chase, the tires screeching as it skids around the corner. My lungs are burning, my legs feel like lead, but I push on. Run home? Jump the fence? If I run home, I'm gonna fucking die. Jump the fence. No, I can't lead them to my house. I have to lose them. I take a sharp right, heading down a side street. I vault over the fence, leading to the neighbor's yard. The car roars past, the tires squealing as they take the turn too fast. My breath becomes ragged gasps, but I can't stop now. I dash across the yard, heading for the street on the other side. The sound of the engine fades into the distance as the headlights disappear around the corner. Making my way over to the next fence, I drop in a crouch. The grass feels soft under my feet. This is the backyard of a large estate, just a couple of blocks away from my house, though I've never really been here myself. The sound of the car's engine is gone. I'm alone. It's dead silent. Not even the wind's blowing. The house is completely dark. Should I go in? I don't have a choice, do I? I'm tired, and the thought of going back home right now sounds terrible. I creep towards the building. The shadows seem to swallow me. The garden is overgrown. The grass and weeds seem to have gone wild. The house is of traditional Japanese style, with a long veranda stretching along the side of the wooden gate, and a wooden gate at either end. I approach the house carefully, sliding the doors aside. To my surprise, they're unlocked. The wood is old and dry. The hallway is dark, with the only light coming from a window at the far end of the hall. There's no sign of anyone living here. I wonder if I'm alone. My footsteps echo on the wooden floor as the boards creak under my weight. It's creepy as hell. Why do I keep getting myself into situations like this? Because you're the main character, and main characters tend to do stupid shit. The floorboards suddenly give out. I tumble down a set of stairs. Ow! Owie! Like, I never personally fallen downstairs myself, but I can assure you it probably really hurts. Landing in a pile of debris, I struggle to my feet. The smell of dust and mold fill my nose. This is a bad idea. I should leave while I still can. I climb up the stairs, but the wood groans under my weight as I try to remember the layout of the house, but it's impossible to see anything with this darkness. As I open the first door on the left, I find myself in a long hallway with the doors on either side. This place is like a maze. The floor is threadbare and the walls are plastered in faded wallpaper. Even the air smells of stale incense. Every door is the same. They all lead to identical empty rooms. How big is this place? The hallway seems to go on forever. I reach the end and slide and open the door. Dark. The room is pitch black and you barely make out the shapes of the furniture. Hello? A voice came from somewhere behind me. Who's there? Please don't hurt me. It's a woman's voice, and she... Wait. I know that voice. Richie? What are you doing here? Uh, you see, I was out walking and I broke into your house in the middle of the night because I was being chased by a black car. No, that'll definitely never fly. Don't tell me you're here to just watch me sleep. No, I was, being followed. by a black car. Is that a question? Oh, please relax, Richie, I believe you. You don't have to explain yourself. Everyone has their own secrets they want to keep hidden. Though you should be more careful waltzing into a girl's room in the dead of night. What would people say? Really, I sigh, relief flooding over me. Although, you could have just said you wanted to join me in bed. I might have considered letting you. What? Just kidding, silly. Come on, you must be tired. Wait, so this is Monica's place? Wait, so she has a fucking mansion in this one? Christ almighty, man. Why does every single mod keep making her the rich girl? Why? Thump. Here, you can sleep on the futon. You've had a long day, I can tell. Oh, one more thing. Just give Sayori a quick text to make sure she got home okay. Then get some rest. You deserve it. Okay, this somehow worked out for me. Chapter 7, Tuesday. I don't know how this worked out for me. I literally don't. They're at it again! Eh? 5 more minutes. Ugh, seriously? Huh? What's wrong, Nat? First of all, it's Natsuki. Don't call me Nat. And what's wrong? It's you two. You're in the same room as her. In bed? It's not like that. What was that? You pervert. You've only been seeing her for a week and you're already sleeping with her? What sick monster are you? Richie was just sleeping in the same room as me. Yeah, look, I don't really care if you guys fool around or not. But don't do it right before we're supposed to have a club meeting. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. It's not like anything ever happened. Still, whatever, just meet us downstairs in 10 minutes. The door closes and we're alone again. I'm sorry. I said up rubbing the sleep from my eyes. Nay, it is true, or else I am a Turk. You rise to play and go to bed to work. It's Shakespeare. Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's from Othello, Act 2, Scene 1, to be precise. Basically, I'm saying you shouldn't let Natsuki say what bother you. Then why don't you just say that? People will always make assumptions. It's human nature. Besides, I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy seeing the look on her face. She laughed softly, shaking her head. Good morning. Yeah. Finally decided to grace us with your presence. It was Monica's fault. Hey, that's not fair. Ha, knew it. Ahem. Richie, don't you have something you'd like to share with the group? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh. I see. After I finish recalling last night's events, I sit back down. So Yuri is some kind of trouble? Is that why the police are after her? But if she's in danger, then we need to help her. Hold on, we can't just rush in blindly. Richie, if what you said is to be believed, Yuri could not only be a danger to herself, but to everyone around her. You're wrong. There's no way she could have hurt anyone. I've known Yuri for years. She's not like that. Oh, oops. It's funny. Sorry, it's just... Well, it seems you're very determined to see the best in everyone. You're starting to sound like Sayori. Thanks, Moni. Well, I'm not wrong, am I? If Yuri's really in danger, she needs our support. I'm not so sure, Nat. If what the officer said was true and Yuri's the one who massacred all those people, then what could we possibly do? We'd only be putting ourselves in danger. I don't know, but we have to do something. We can't just leave Yuri to fend for herself. She's our friend. And it's Yuri we're talking about. I agree with Natsuki. We have to do something. We're not safe anyway. The police could arrest all of us just for associating with her. I don't think we should be running away from our problems. Maybe you're right. If I'm being honest, I don't want to just sit around and do nothing. I want to speak of the devil. Why is everyone gathered here? Oh, dude, Sayori fucking scared as shit. You can't go anywhere without us, Yuri. Police are after you. What? But because I'm such a nice girl, I'm offering to let you stay here with me until the whole mess gets sorted. Oh my god, Sayori, no! Worry, Yuri. I'll make sure Monica doesn't try anything funny. Thanks, Natsuki, for putting your faith in me. I'm not sure if it's deserved, but you don't mind if I borrow your phone for a moment, do you? Huh? Sure. Thank you. So, Richie, how was your sleepover with Monica? Not bad. Her pillow was softer than I expected. What? What? Don't listen to her, Natsuki. Nothing happened. Okay. That's a relief. I take a bite of my toast, trying to ignore Natsuki's blushing face. Oh, never. Okay, everyone, good news. I talked to my homeroom teacher, and she's agreed to let the club participate in the class trip this year. A field trip? Oh, that sounds fun! Yes, but the location is quite unique. Apparently there's an old temple in the mountains near here, and the faculty wants us to visit it. A temple? I'm sorry, but what does that have to do with literature? Well, to be honest, the trip was already planned, and they just let us tag along. The temple was rumored to be a beautiful sight, so I figured it would be a nice opportunity for us to get away from the city and appreciate nature. Plus, all the other clubs are going. Maybe you could use this as a chance to get to know them better and make more friends. I don't know. Doesn't a temple in the middle of nowhere sound kind of boring? But school trip. I love Sayori, man. She's too funny. Plus, Yuri can come too. It'll be a great opportunity for all of us to bond. No. No. Absolutely not. If I have to watch you and Richie bond again, I'm gonna puke. But we already told Yuri we were going, and yeah, we all know that's a good idea. Let's see. Last time you invited her, she went berserk and almost killed everyone at the fair. Wait, none of you remember that because all of you have second-hand amnesia or something. You know, Natsuki, if you want to stay here, you can just say so. Hey, don't twist my words, Sayori. Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or anything, I was just saying. Yeah, whatever. I'm still not really comfortable with Yuri coming along. I mean, what if something happens? I can promise you with an air of certainty that the events of the fair will not repeat themselves at the school trip. In fact, I can guarantee it. I mean, the bus is pretty small, confined space, so even if something does happen, we should have no problem subduing her. Subdue, huh? Doesn't exactly instill confidence. I know how you feel, Richie, but you really ought to give Yuri more credit. If it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. Come on, guys, the fair was a one-time thing. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, we don't have to know if Yuri was the one responsible, right? Maybe it was just a freak accident. We can't just assume she's a bad person. I'm sure she wouldn't do something that would put us in danger. You know, Monica, you seem awfully confident Yuri isn't going to snap. Gibbs! I told you, I have my ways. Let's just say I have a good feeling about this trip. It'll be fun, I promise. Now, how about it, Yuri? I completely forgot Yuri was here. She's been sitting quietly in the corner, her knees drawn up to her chest, eyes focused on the book in her hands. If you don't mind, I would be happy to accompany you. And Natsuki, I'm really sorry for what happened to your dad. Monica gives Yuri a cold look, shaking her head slightly. Yeah, it's whatever. Nothing you could have done to prevent it. So that's it then. Looks like the entire club is going on a field trip. Hey, can I talk to you for more, Yuri, in private? Sure, I suppose. Thanks. I don't like the sound of that. Okay. Alright, well, let me get my mouse to actually... Let me see if I can get my mouse to be visible. Okay, there we go. School trip. Oh, okay, wait, that was very far off. The clubs are taking a school trip to the mountains. The clean air should be a nice change of scenery. Though I'm still worried about Yuri. Hopefully my fears are unwarranted. Okay, just gonna save there for a second. Let's embark. I am super invested in this. Oh. Ooh, ooh, that was such a that was such a creepy transition, dude. Is the seat taken? No, it's all yours. I sit down next to Monica, taking a deep breath. The bus is full of chattering students. The excitement of the air is palpable. Hey, Richie, can I ask you a question? Hmm? Sure. If Yuri really was all those things you said back there, if she really did massacre those people, what would you do? What kind of question is that? An important one. I'm serious. Would you turn her in? What if, through no fault of her own, she wasn't a danger to everyone on this bus? If for some reason she snapped and tried to kill another student, would you stop her? Would you be able to bring yourself to hurt her? To kill her? I would do it, stay silent. I mean, honestly, I would not. I don't think I could. I'd probably stay silent. Let's see, her words hang in the air between us. Would I be able to? The thought of killing another person, even if they were a danger to society, is something I can't bring myself to consider. Can't answer, can you? That's okay, most people can't. I understand the way you feel, but it's important to keep in mind that there are those who are capable of making that choice. Her face is dead serious. This is the first time I've ever seen her like this, and I'm starting to feel a little scared. I can assure you, it's not a pleasant feeling. It's not an easy choice. The consequences can be devastating. She pauses, a faraway look in her eyes. I wonder if she's talking from experience. But if it came down to it, if it meant the difference between stopping her and letting her hurt someone else, or even worse, could you do it? Are you? Something like that happened to you before? The bus lurches forward as it takes a hard turn. The other students continue chatting away, oblivious to our conversation. Whoa, 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 what? Ah! Holy... What is that? Sound like we... Is he dead? What happened? Why did we stop? Sorry, class. We hit someone. Stay on the bus. Wait, where are you? Stay here, Richie. Trust me. Door slides open. Monica steps off the bus, followed by a homeroom teacher, Miss Yomura. I peer out the window, trying to get a look at the scene, but it's very dark out. After a minute or so, both Monica and the teacher reboard the bus. Hair squeal as the bus speeds off. Monica takes a seat in the front while Miss Yomura walks to the rear. Is he going to be alright? Who? I couldn't find the body. In fact, there was no trace of us hitting anyone. What the hell? That was the first time I'd ever seen Monica lose her composure. And her eyes, they were filled with genuine fear. She's scared for the hitchhiker? Or of the hitchhiker? Ghosts? You can't be serious. There's no such thing as ghosts. Then where did he go? There were no marks nor blood on the bus. I don't know, but I swear I saw someone standing there. It was probably just the wind. The wind doesn't make a thump sound when it collides with a speeding bus. Alright, that's enough. We don't want to cause a panic. The best way to prevent rumors from spreading is to not give people the opportunity to spread them. If you feel the need to discuss what just happened, then keep it to a minimum, please. For everyone's benefit. Students fall silent. The only sound remaining is the bus engine as it hums along the road. I glance over at Yuri, her head resting on the window. Her eyes are closed, and her lips move slightly as if she were talking to herself. Wow, this is beautiful. Is it really using the poem minigame music as the field trip music? Okay, that's funny. So pretty here. The pictures didn't do it justice. I guess it's not so bad. Better than the city anyway. This must be the place. I scan the group, noting different clubs. There's the cooking club, anime club, which I guess our character would have joined. Math club. Honestly, I probably would have joined the math club myself. Yes, I know, I'm a nerd. I don't care. The debate team, and of course the literature club. I don't see Akami. I guess the garden club isn't coming. Huh. Well, that's too bad, but maybe it's for the best. I can't help but feel a bit of unease though. What happened earlier with the hitchhiker has got me on edge, and seeing Monica like that was unnerving to say the least. Okay everyone, I wanted to get a couple of things out of the way before we start enjoying ourselves, so if you all could pay attention, I would greatly appreciate it. Our tents are going to be set up in the clearing about 10 minutes from here. There are plenty of trails to explore, and the temple itself is open for viewing. Just remember, lights out when it's midnight. I want everyone in their tents before then, so I really don't want to have to organize a search party in the middle of the night. Thanks! Oh, and this is an old place. The groundskeeper is very protective of it, so don't leave the designated area, and don't mess with anything that looks important. Race you to the campsite. I call the biggest tent fair! Hey Siri, we're not here to race, and everyone's getting the same size tent. I wouldn't mind a bigger tent. Oh come on, like you actually need extra. If you finish that sentence, I'm going to punch you in the face. Guys, can we all just get along? Sorry, just trying to lighten the mood. Yeah, right. I think the campsite wasn't so bad. It's nice to get out in nature and breathe in the fresh air. This actually works for me because I myself actually have camping experience. I actually used to be part of the Boy Scouts of America for a while before I reached the highest rank and graduated from there. Well, not really graduated, but you get what I mean. Anyways, I think this is actually a good place to leave this off here for now. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye. With